Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here in Cleburne, Texas, here at the head coach of the Tyler Lions, Coach Rashaun Woods, after a 45-22 win over Cleburne to go 2-1 in district play. Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you, my man.
All right, first off, coming out here, you guys, I thought the first three quarters, at least in my opinion, might have been your most complete three quarters of football. You came in on all three phases and really played well. Your offense came out opening drive. You score a touchdown. Your defense gets a defensive touchdown, and you get a 50-yard field goal. All three phases were cooking. You got to be happy with that complimentary football.
Yeah, I am. Our special teams really look good today. Those areas are of concern for us, and so we did well in that aspect. Guys caught the ball well. We ran the ball well, which is something that we struggled with in the past, and we're slowly starting to kind of put it together. There's games where I wish we would probably get started a little bit early. We didn't have that problem today.
Yeah.
And so you want to build on those things, and it's good to see some of the young guys have success.
I was going to ask you the running game. I know that's been something you guys has been a focus to try to improve on. Early in the year, it wasn't going the way you wanted to go, but I thought Ashton and McMiller really played well tonight. I thought your offensive line did a good job. You can't have a good running game without an offensive line. And I know you guys will watch the film and clean things up, but first impressions on your offensive line play tonight.
Yeah, they've always been physical, right? It's assignment football. That's the issue for us, is just making sure that when they give us different stems and different slants, that we're still picking up the right guys. And today, just kind of based off of what we saw at halftime, we're doing a decent job of that today. And, that's a kind of a work in progress for us, but the running backs are running hard. The offensive linemen, for the most part, did a really good job of picking up the different games they were doing up front, and we got to continue to build on that.
All right, now, Ashley, being in East Texas, traveling is not really you guys do have to travel a little bit. This is a different kind of road trip, coming all the way into South Fort Worth, south of Fort Worth, and playing kind of an unfamiliar territory. First off, the road trip, how do you feel like your kids handled that throughout the week and today, on game day?
Tyler guys, they travel. So, we traveled last year, and maybe not 3 hours, but they're kind of accustomed to getting on the bus and going longer than an hour. And so nobody's really complaining. We've got a good plan on when we're supposed to eat. We stop usually at the Buc-ee's and Turl and get our food. Yeah. And we got a lot of different things to eat. So they're more excited about what we're going to get for food than they're worried about, how far we got to go.
There you go.
And so, from that standpoint, it's something that they're really used to. And during my 4 years in Enid, Oklahoma, we had to drive at least an hour everywhere we went.
Sure.
So it's kind of one of those deals where it kind of comes with the territory. It doesn't bother me too much unless my back is hurting me.
There you go.
And so the guys are young; they don't have to worry about all that stuff. So
the young bucks can
can handle it. Yeah.
Now we talked pregame. This is a very unique, historic stadium. It's an old WPA stadium built in 1941. You said it took you back to some of your stadium days in Oklahoma, the grass field, and how did you guys? Were you kind of excited to play kind of in an atmosphere like this with a stadium kind of in the middle of town, kind of that old school football field?
Yeah. Like I said, it reminded me of being back in Enid, except we had turf in Enid. But it blew my mind how the kids told me that they've never played on grass. Mm-hmm. They never played on grass. They laughed at the stands. They thought it was like, man, this kind of looks old. And then Tyler kids got it really good. Tyler
great facilities.
has done a phenomenal job of revamping the facilities, and our facilities are awesome. And so now you've got a group of kids that don't know how hard it was for the old Cujo. I'm not saying hard, but just the facilities that they still went out, worked hard in, and won games with, right? And now they've got all the facilities, and they kind of, I wouldn't say they frown their nose, but they think it's unique to play in an old stadium like this because they're used to the nice stuff.
But it's kind of a fun atmosphere, kind of throwback style football, right?
Yeah, I love it. Again, anytime that I kind of go to places like this, it reminds me of places that I've been, particularly playing Guthrie. They call that the Rock. They call this the Rock, right? Sure. And so it looks it's not quite similar, but you got the Rock Stadium, and it's pretty cool, And so that's the some of the small joys you have of playing on the road. And if you get a win, it makes it even better.
Yeah, the bus ride home will be a lot of fun, right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, Coach, most importantly, you guys are 2-1 in district play. The district doesn't get any easier. You got tough games ahead of you as you want to get to where you want to go. So good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll see you come playoff time.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching us.